Hey everybody, welcome back to Driveway Junkie. So this is part 2 of the 98 Neon. I finally got the engine in here and got it outside. So engine and trans are in. Got a 3-inch downpipe on it. Exhaust is on. I had to fix one brake line to the rear, so I fixed that. Got wheels all on, struts are all back in. There's going to be some adjustment that'll have to be done on that. Got the taillights resealed. The gaskets were a bit loose, so what you can do on these is take 2 sets of gaskets and glue them together, double stack them, and they seem to work well that way. It's got exhaust on it now all the way back. Got a Borla muffler. And I still have yet to get the shifter in it. So there's no shifter currently in this car. It is back here, so I'll put that in. I've got to get a spoiler on it because I think I'm going to leave it outside now. So there's going to be some holes in the deck lid. I've got a spoiler over in the storage unit, so I'll have to get that and a radiator. The radiator support was bent on this car. So the best way that I've found to straighten out these radiator supports is by hooking a chain onto it and hooking it, to another car. So the support was bent. I can get my foot up on here, push this down with the 2 cars locked in place, and that support looks pretty straight now. This sucker was pushed in a little ways there. Gave her a little yank. The headlight wouldn't fit. It looks like this corner here. I gotta sneak that down a little bit. Just a little bit. Pow! And the headlight should fit in there okay. Seems like every car I've been getting lately has been hitting the front. But that's okay. I've got ways of making it talk. So I've hooked it to the red RT that I was working on this past summer. And I just let that sucker float. She's floating right now. The back car is holding it in place. I can just move this car. I can just move it around. So once we get that straightened out, I'm gonna try the headlights in there, see if the headlights fit. All right, let's see if this headlight even fits. Ooh, that's better. That is a lot better. Yes, I'm liking that. That is gonna work. Shoot, I'm thinking we get the headlights in now. I gotta find some gaskets though. Oh, I can't yet. Temporarily I can put them in. This fender has got a ripple in it right here. And these 2 red cars are my 17-year-old son's cars. So I'm working on these right now. This red one out here has a cleaner fender and he wants to put it on the cleaner car. So I've got to flip-flop these fenders. Maybe I'll do that Friday. So this one's in a little nicer shape. This has also been replaced. This isn't the original to this car. This car's got quite a bit of rust underneath there. But he wants to put all the cleaner stuff on the cleaner car. So that's the plan there. But I do need a radiator yet to even start this thing up. I've got to get a radiator and a spoiler out of the storage unit. And I think that's it. I got a radiator fan for it here. I need a battery tray and a battery yet. Getting there. I've got, maybe I'll run over and get those parts now. I don't have any plugs in it. I want to spin it over before putting the plugs in it. Just spin it over, make sure it's free and any moisture or anything that's gotten in there can get pumped out. And so we will wait to put the plugs in it. All right, let's go get the other parts. Well, before I get the parts, I kind of want to push this corner down. Right there. So let's get this headlight snuck back out of there. that's much better. Much better. Let's get a view from up here. Oh yeah. Looking pretty straight. Very much doable right there. Well, I did notice a height difference. This side sits a little lower than that side. So we'll hook the picker up on the front there and just yank up on it. More something like this. I just got to get this hook jammed in under here. Maybe I can just give her a little something. Just enough to get that sucker to squeeze through there. Oh. Just gotta move a little metal, it's no big deal. Doesn't have to be pretty. Well, it ain't gonna be pretty. See what we can do. Yeah, more like that. Wonder if that'll be enough to bring it up or just rip the support. Oh, it's bringing it up. Yes. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Yeah. Seeing something though, how much higher this is getting. Let's get that headlight in here again. It is a touch high. As a good friend of mine would say, just give it a tickle. So we're gonna have to tickle this part down again a little more. Just a tickle. Boy, that's looking better. Looking better. Well, that's just not too bad. Think that'll work. Probably not going to do any more with this for now, since this one's got to come off anyways. It's not even secured. Neither one of the fenders are secured. Also need the inner fender liners, which I got in the garage. She's getting a lot closer though. A lot closer to being a runner. She had no gas tank in it, so I put a tank in it. Had to fix the rear brakes. There's some issues with the drums. And I got a new line, steel lining over there. Borla muffler. She's gonna be a sweet unit. And ladies and gents, I paid $80 for this entire car with a title. I had to do absolutely everything to it. We already finished up the interior, which I think we covered in another video, but got everything in there. The seat is different. He actually took the seat. One of the seats was destroyed out of the other red car, so he moved the nice seat from the non-running car to the running car temporarily. Then when this sucker is back together, he'll probably flip-flop the seat back again. Or I will, whatever. Kind of an interesting car. No AC, factory no AC, but has rear defrost. No other options. They didn't have a base model in '98. What they had was a stripped Highline option. So you get a Highline, which would be a little bit better seats and a flip-top center console. This is actually a second-gen console, but so this is essentially the baseline for '98 was a car just like this. 5-speed, single overhead cam engine. Not much for options. No power options. But I'm going to head over and get the spoiler and the radiator for it. And well, folks, we're losing daylight pretty quick here. It's going to be dark by the time I get back with the other parts. So, just want to thank you all for joining me on part 2, 3. I don't even remember. One of these parts. So I think I'll probably upload again in 2 days. Try to get back to it. I've got Black Friday off, so I will be working on it that day. Thanks for joining me, and join me again on Driveway Junkie.